Don't ever, ever, ever.
We're going to talk about 5 things you never want to put on the credit card application, and we're starting right now. All right, but before I get started, though, let me know in the comments if this is your first time here. Welcome to my channel, where we talk about leveraging credit to create cash flow. We talk about business, and we talk about finance. All right, so a couple things. First thing, the do's and don'ts on how to get credit card applications automatically approved. So first of all, let me demystify myths, credit myths, when you're submitting an application. First of all, it's done 10 or 9 out of 10 times through an automatic approval process algorithm within 30 to 60 seconds. It's not someone manually. It's like when you submit an application, it's not someone like, oh, let me check his application and let me approve him or not. That doesn't work that way. So this late night hack stuff, that doesn't work that way. That's not how it works, because underwriters don't sit at their desks looking at applications and making decisions within 30 to 60 seconds. They would need too much manpower in order to do that. So it's done automatically through an algorithm. And what they look for is they're basically checking your credit report to see how much of a risk you are to the lender, right? Things they look for: DTI, debt to income. How much income do you have, and how much debt you have compared to your income. They also look for credit score, late payments, charge-off, collections, credit card utilization, see where you're at. Then they look at your income that you put on the application. So here are some things that you should be putting on the applications, right? That you shouldn't, I'm sorry. The first thing you shouldn't be putting is that you're retired. Why? Because you're a higher risk to someone, to a lender, because you have fixed income. So if they let you borrow $20,000 and, as an example, and you only have a fixed income of $2,000 a month, it's going to be really hard to pay that back if you max that credit card out. So you're a higher risk if you have a fixed income. Another thing that you want to avoid putting on the application is self-employed. Why? You're a higher risk to the lender, because business, it's not necessary. It's always up and down. It's like a roller coaster. You're a higher risk to someone that's lending money, because there's always ups and downs of business. So especially if you're in a high risk business, and I'll talk about the business application side of things later in this video. So make sure that you continue to watch it. But before I continue, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification. That way you can notified whenever I post a new video. Also smash that like button, It does help with the YouTube algorithm to get this video out to the masses. All right. So another thing you don't want, and then also income. If your income is too low or too high, if your income is too high, it would trigger a manual review where they actually have to provide documents or proof that you say you make this income. So you don't want to put an income that's too high, and you can't prove it, right? You don't want to put an income that's too low, because then you'll get denied because you don't make enough money to support the debt. So the best practice to do is to combine household income. So if you live with a spouse, you can combine that income. If you live with your children who are still in the house and they're working, you can combine all that income, because worst case scenario, you can prove that. So you always want to make sure you do that. Also, if you're applying for the business credit cards, sometimes they'll ask you, like, what are you using the funds for? You should be putting for expansion, for marketing. Those are buzzwords that they love. For hiring, because the business is growing so much. You want to put that, you want to apply for credit when in their eyes you don't really need it, or you're looking to grow the business if you're on the business side. Also for the business, as far as the income, which is similar to what they do on the personal, right? On the personal, they'll ask for your income. Again, you can do household income, but on the business, it's stated income. What you can do for the business is you can put projected income, right? Basically, if you have a new business that's 4 months old, you can put what you project, a reasonable amount, what you will make that year based on the business that you're in. You don't want to put $1 million.
I'm not joking. I am a millionaire.
If you opened this business last month, right? You want to make it reasonable, because all that really is just a projection. You don't know if you're going to make less. You don't know if you're going to make more. So you want to make sure you put something reasonable, because if you put something too higher, they're gonna either deny it, or they're actually, okay, prove to me how you're gonna make this income, right? They'll ask you to prove how you can make this income, or like how do you expect to make this type of income? So just put a reasonable amount that you put, just a reasonable amount as far as the income wise. Guys, let me know in the comments your data points when you're submitting automatic approvals. Let me know if I've missed something in the comments. Don't forget to join the private Facebook group, link it in the description, where we talk about leveraging credit to create cash flow. We talk about business and we talk about credit. It's a free private Facebook group. No spam, no soliciting, no credit repair scams or anything like that. It's a private Facebook group. Link in the description. That's my time. My name is Toby Rosario. Peace.